I grew up just south of St. Louis, Missouri, so in the middle of Tornado Alley. Grew up with thunderstorms. We actually had a deck on top of our roof my dad and I built, so we would watch. We lived on top of this hill, we would watch storms like into the distance, and it was the coolest thing in the world. Knowing what I know now, it's a horrible idea, horribly unsafe, but at the time it was the coolest thing in the world. I decided to, tiny town, so the people on TV were always like, I don't know, special, I guess I always thought. Anyway, when I was in high school, I job shadowed the actual TV weatherman in St. Louis, Missouri, and realized that I could actually do that job. I could actually be a TV weatherman. So I decided to go to school for that, fell in love with storms even more. I actually didn't want to do TV at all because I wanted more storms. I wanted to chase storms. So I chased storms for a few years. I realized that there's more to storms than just chasing them. You have to tell people about the storms. If you know something's gonna happen, you need to tell as many people as you can. So that's why I tried some internships around, and turned out that I got a job for an ABC station in mid-Missouri, went to Texas for a few years, went to Ohio for a few years, and now I'm back south, back with more storms in Knoxville, Tennessee. It's interesting. No, it's great. They're a blast. I actually had one day, my first day on air was with Bo and Tearsa, and then we're not gonna be back together for like a month and a half or whatever, something crazy with vacation and everything. But anyway, that one day was an absolute blast, and from that moment on, I realized that this was the best decision ever. It was to come to Knoxville, work for WATE. Yeah, those guys, those two, Bo and Tearsa, are hilarious. They're fun. They care. You know, they legitimately care about my success on TV. You know, I actually respond to viewers. TV weather, being a broadcast meteorologist is no longer like a one-way street. It used to just be the weatherman would come here, make some graphics, and then just say the information several times, morning, several times, an afternoon, whatever it is. They'd do the news, and then that was it. Well, now there's Twitter, there's Facebook, there's Instagram, there's all kinds of stuff. There's better ways for viewers to ask me, hey, I've got a T-ball game at 4 o'clock in Sevierville. What's the weather gonna be like? There's storms coming in, are we gonna get the game in? I'll respond. So that's what's different, is I'll actually respond to questions. I'm incredibly excited about winter weather. I was in Cleveland for 3 years, and I found out there that even north, south, wherever you are, even when I was in Texas, we had one snow event where we got a couple inches. It doesn't matter where you are, if it falls during the morning drive, if it falls during the evening drive, your evening commute, morning commute, no matter what it is, it's gonna be a big deal no matter what. Even when we get snowstorms through East Tennessee, it's a big deal. Whether it's an inch or 8, it's gonna shut some stuff down depending on the time of day when it falls. So the forecast really depends on timing when it comes to snow. I'm extremely excited. Matt's been here forever, Ken's been here forever, so those two working with my experience with the snow, I think we're gonna have an awesome winter weather team here in East Tennessee. Everything. I have a wife, her name's Jessica. I have a dog and a cat, Brick and Tilly. We're outside riding bikes. We're outside. We're gonna do some Ober-Gatlinburg, some skiing. I'm a big time snowboarding fan, so we're gonna head up there once it warms up. I hope to get out on the river, maybe do some, I don't know, boat or anything, but I like to get in the water. There's parks, hiking, running. I like to work out as much as possible. I used to do CrossFit. I haven't found a CrossFit box since I've been here. Spartan races, Tough Mudders, I've done those. I've done them all several times. Those are an absolute blast. So you can find me outside doing something, anything. Let me know if you find something cool. I'll do it. Find me on Twitter and Facebook. Find me out there. Start a conversation. Don't be shy. I'm definitely not. If you see me out at Walmart or wherever, come up to me, say hi, and see how I'm doing.